This is the one and only T Quest, and you are tuned into the T Quest Show with DJ El Nino.
Here to rock them, 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 mic.
The TQuest Show with DJ El Nino. Relatable, informative, yet entertaining. If you think you can handle being a guest on the show, contact us today. We've interviewed independent artists to mainstream, regular folk to celebrities. You never know who's going to be our special guest, and one day it may just be you. Follow us on all social media platforms at TQuestGLM and DJ El Nino. El Nino. El Nino.
That's right, everybody. It's your favorite. I know you guys missed this, but we be out here doing big things, making moves for all the people. So shout out to all you guys. If you are new to the platform, make sure you follow us on all social media platforms at TQuestGLM, at DJ El Nino, and at the TQuest Show. Check us out. Go on our website, gottalovemeworld.com, where you can find Gotta Love Me Radio and WQRB R&B Radio, home of the music and conversations that you want to hear. GLM Designs here to cater to all your graphic needs. GLM merch, because in my opinion, it is hoodie season all year round. You always got to wear your brand. And GLM voice, because I am the voice goddess. But before we get into today's show, we got to do a mental check to check on everybody. Even though life is short. People on that YOLO. A lot of people outside, but at the same time, we're still human and we still going through things. So we want to make sure we do a mental check. Shout out to all the ones who really be rocking with us because we've been doing a lot of great things and we've been teasing you guys with our new greatness. And our new greatness has to do with what we've been doing for a minute, which is shining a major light upon R&B music and R&B singers to the point we had to start a new station on the network strictly for R&B. So make sure you check that out on the website, on the emails. We got some stuff coming up, promo stuff, and of course, you can check it out on the TQuest app. If you've been following the TQuest show for a minute, we've had this guest today on the show before, but she's been up to a lot of things. She doesn't know it, but I've been secretly checking up on her and seeing what she's doing because I tell people be mindful of what you do on social media because you never know who's watching at any given moment. So for all the ones who are actually tuned in live, make sure you share this with your peoples. And for all the ones that's tuned in on a radio station or streaming platform, we rock with you guys too. And make sure you check it again on youtube.com/TQuestGLM so you can actually see our faces. So without further ado, I'm going to bring her on and chop it up and get all up in her business. Ladies and gentlemen, Tori Helene.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Pretty good. How are you?
I am fantastic. So just remind the people who you are and where you're from.
I'm Tori Helene. I'm a singer-songwriter from Cincinnati. I'm just here making music and trying to get myself out there more.
Okay, okay. Recently we've gotten a lot of artists from the Midwest. So I want to hear from your opinion. Talk about the music scene out there in your area.
There's a lot of amazing talents out here. There's a lot of showcases, shows, and open mics. But it has a lot of culture, a lot of different types of music genres, and I don't know. It's very versatile, so I love it.
Okay, beautiful. Now, I know you mentioned showcases and open mics, and some people laugh about it, but I'm like, at the end of the day, if you have the opportunity to get on a mic and showcase what you do, there's always new ears in the building and new
Right.
eyes in the building. So, you just got to take advantage of it and know how to actually use it to your advantage. Now, with so many artists being out here, and the music industry is being saturated, but in my personal opinion, everyone's their own special gem. So,
hmm
I want you to personally describe your style and what makes you stand out amongst the rest.
Um, I would say the thing about me is that um I like to switch my sound. I like to mix different genres together. There's sometimes I'll make music that has like a R&B pop sound and then an R&B and trap sound. But then I actually started out when I started writing music, making music that I would sing against beats that were like trap beats, but then I would sing on it. So I feel like that makes me a little different. I usually like to um, be different when it comes to production and how I, you know, do my cadences. So I feel like I'm a little different in that sense. But yeah, I'm very versatile. I think that my tone can be a little different versus maybe stand out. And I can talk about anything in my music instead of typical like relationship stuff. So
You say typical, but lately it's been a lot of depressing songs, okay? So if you got a happy relationship song, I'm letting you know we are all here for it and we wouldn't
right.
mind listening to it, okay? So I just want to put that out there. You mentioned something about being diverse and mixing genres and stuff. For some reason, there was an odd moment when people shun upon it. And I'm just like, no, there's nothing wrong with crossover music because that's just expanding your market if you know what you're doing. And
Right.
who knows about transitions and blending and mixing? No other than award winning DJ El Nino. You know about that, correct?
Facts. Yeah, I definitely know about that. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple of plaques on the wall that you know, that co-sign it. You know what I mean? Let me ask you a question. You was talking about you was blending like your song with the trap song. Do you have any of those songs out? You know what I mean? That I can dig back in and listen to some of them pieces.
So I released a single called Sweat.
Okay.
I released that last summer. And that actually was like a hip hop beat, trap hip hop beat. So, and I sang on that. So even the producer, when I sent it back to him, he was like, I didn't expect a singer to be on this, but I like it. So,
Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Now, what would you consider like your it doesn't have to be your most successful song, you know what I'm saying? But what's the song that you like? You know what I mean? When you listen back to you like, yo, this was my joint right there. You know what I'm saying? What song is it?
um, I love all the songs, but I would say, my one song is called Moody. It's on my last EP, Moonchild. That is my favorite. When I wrote it, when I first heard the beat, I cried. I'm dramatic, but I loved it so much. But I would say that's my favorite. It really, and the reason why I love it so much is because I was so like, I was really blunt, just saying I could be moody and just expressing how I am emotionally in situations and just pretty much just explaining how I am in like the bad side of me, dark side. So I think that's probably my favorite
So
one.
you're saying you moody. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, so I'm a Cancer zodiac sign, so we can be known to be like crybabies and moody. So yeah, I can be sometimes. I'm not always moody, but
Okay. All right. All right. I like that. I like that.
Okay,
I like that.
okay.
Talk to
yeah.
him, Quest.
Now, one thing I love about when it comes to music, and music is therapy, music is how we express ourselves, correct?
Hmm.
What was it about the beat that triggered your emotions?
I don't know. It's something about it. Just I think it was like the key that it was in the notes. I don't know. Something about it just triggered me. Like, I don't know. I think it's just the key that it was in. And I'm very picky when it comes to beats too. So
Mm-hmm.
it has to grab me and something about it. I think it was more the melody of the beat that really just got me. And it just made me, and I instantly wrote that song in like 5 minutes. So it was just something I just gravitated to easily. So
Okay. And I respect that because what people have to realize is, and shout out to the engineers and producers out there, right? Because it's just
yeah,
like instrumentals or jazz music, it still can touch you in a special way.
yeah,
So without the lyrics, you can definitely be connected to it or emotional just from just hearing the instrumentation. So
right.
just something about that, and like you said, something clicked that you end up
Hmm.
writing a whole song about how you feel sometimes, and then within a couple of minutes. Now, after
Yeah.
you produce that song, do you have a story or maybe like a fan or supporter that heard it and they personally connected to it?
I don't remember the person, but I did have someone 2 weeks ago tell me randomly they screenshotted the song off of Apple Music and was like, "I love the song. It's amazing." So I would say that. But yeah, I've definitely had people message me throughout since, because I released that EP in 2021. So I've definitely had some people message me saying how much they love it. And also another song called Sleepwalking was really popular. That's probably my most popular one. That and Little Black Dress are my most popular on that project. So
Yes, I definitely like Little Black Dress for sure.
yeah,
And that was a
Yeah, I
song
remember that
you
too.
presented to us last time.
yeah.
But speaking of your music, let's give you your flowers. Talk to people about your accomplishment throughout the years and how many projects and singles you actually have out currently.
Okay, so I actually have, okay, so I started releasing music. I was in college. It was like 2015, 2016. It was called Dark Angel, and I released that on Audio Mac. Now, I didn't know how to release music at the time. I know that's still a platform to use, but I didn't have it on, Spotify and everything. But
Mm-hmm.
I released that. That is still out there. I don't really promote it, but I have that, and that was more of like a dark emo R&B type of vibe. And then I released a couple singles between then, and then I released an EP called Delusional that actually got taken down from music platforms because the distributor at the time, I need to put that up, but I released that back in 2019. And then in between then I had a couple singles, and then my EP Moonchild, which is my last EP, I released that 2021. But yeah, that EP was the Moonchild EP is my most successful. I've had 127,000 streams so far. And
Nice.
people love that. So, and then now I'm working on, I'm gonna set to release my next EP this
Okay.
year. So I'm just growing.
Okay. No, and I love that. And like you said, when years ago it wasn't as easy as it is now because you
Hmm.
have more knowledge about how to do things, especially independent wise,
Right.
So, but when it comes to your music for the project that was taken off the digital platforms, are you going to take the time to, re-release it, or what's the plan? Because you don't want your music going to waste.
I know. Yeah, I'll re-release it. I kind of, I don't know. I'm a little weird. I kind of like move on because I like it. I'm very like self-critical. So at the time, obviously, I loved it, but looking back, I don't like it as much just because I've improved as an artist. But I definitely will re-release it though. So I'll work
Okay,
on that.
Nino.
Nah, you know I co-sign that because some things when you initially hear, you're like, yo, this is my joint. Then you listen back, you're like,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, yeah. Nah,
Right.
this ain't this. Nah.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I got a question for one of the viewers out there. You say he was just tuning in. Um, but are you going on tour anywhere? Because you kind of want to see what you do.
I'm not going on tour yet. I am working on doing some shows in different cities this year, um, and trying to have that align with my EP release because I'm releasing my new EP soon. So, but yeah, I'm definitely working on it.
Okay, well, I know he's like in the Atlanta area, so if you're doing
Okay.
something in the Atlanta area, let us know. I'll let them know, and you know what I mean, and then head to the show. All right.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
I love Atlanta.
okay. You ever perform in Atlanta?
Oh, I have a few times.
Okay. All right. There it is. There it is. There it
Yeah,
is. That's
definitely.
what he says. Please make it to the A. You know what I'm saying? There
I
it is.
will.
Absolutely, absolutely.
There
So
it
let's talk about this, right? Because music is incredible, right? But it's
Hmm.
nothing like a performance when you're entertaining a crowd. Clearly, look at the Beyonce prices for her tickets because she ultimately entertains her fans, right?
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, we don't want you just up there singing or rapping a song because we can hear the music at home. We want you to entertain us when you're right in front of our
Right.
faces. So, talk to us about like what's your routine or what do you bring to the people when you're on the stage or in front of a mic because some places don't have stages, so let me be respectful.
Um, so for a routine, like before I go on, I like to be by myself, and kind of like, be alone just because I don't know. I just like to preserve my voice. before I don't like talking or anything. So I just like to stay to myself. And then when I get on stage, I do want to incorporate more dancers, just because I have more upbeat music I'm going to be releasing. But I do like having dancers. But if I'm just by myself, I'd like to, I move around the stage. I do like, eye contact and try to interact individually with people as I'm singing and stuff. But that's usually what I do. But I definitely want to have dancers very soon.
Okay. I love that. I love that. I was taught that very early on for some industry reps. So look, when you're performing, whether it's people you know or you don't know, if someone's vibing and rocking with you, you show them some attention. You start rapping and singing and catering
Right.
to them because those are the ones that's going to support you because they're already showing you that they're feeling what you're doing. Now, when it comes to the dancing, right? Because you got the chill vibe, you got the two steppers, and you got the 1-2 steps. Yeah, and Beyonce,
Right.
so many levels, right?
Yeah.
So, what you trying to do?
Me? So
Yes.
I'm not like Beyonce where I'm full out dancing, but I would, if I had to compare it to somebody, it would be more like Rihanna, where you still move a little bit and then
Okay.
kind of stop a little bit and let the dancers do the full on. But I would say more like Rihanna.
Okay. Did you enjoy the Super Bowl performance?
I did.
Okay.
I can't
Because
believe
it's
she's
funny how
pregnant.
some people was talking about it, but then everybody in the dancing world was going crazy, learning to dance and everything.
And
Did you?
I actually know someone, who was one of the dancers
Nice.
for her. So it was dope.
Okay. Okay. Nice. Let's bring it to the audience really quickly. When you're performing, do you have an alter ego?
Um, I would say so. I don't have a name or anything, but I would say so. I'm a little, I don't know. I'm a little more like myself, like how I am in my music, but on stage I am a little more flirty and a little more aggressive, I guess. And in my music, I'm kind of like that in a way, a little bit. I don't know. Hmm. I'm not like Beyonce where it's like a complete switch, though. No.
Or Mary J. What was her rapping name? Brooklyn.
Oh yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
Brooklyn.
No.
That's what it was. Brooklyn.
Okay.
That's what it was. Brooklyn. All right.
Nino.
Now this is interesting. You know what I'm saying? I've heard the song. You know what I mean? All right. So I'm telling the people. I normally don't tell the people how I feel about the song till after I play it. That song. You got some on that piece. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo,
Me?
I like this. You.
Oh,
Yeah, you.
thank you.
You know what I mean? Yeah, because I normally don't. I normally want to listen to them first when I listen to the song. But I'm like, nah, let me listen to this right now. Make sure the sound's right, and I'm like, oh, all right.
Thank you.
This is good. You know what I mean? I salute and I appreciate you putting out a song that actually sounds nice. I mean, sonically. You know what I mean? Because sometimes people have songs that's mastered wrong. You can't hear it right. You're like, yo, why ain't you playing my
Right.
song? Because it don't sound right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Sorry. So I like that. Why don't you tell the audience about the song and we can play it right now for the audience.
For Sweet Escape, this
Yes.
is my newest single, Sweet Escape. It's out now. This record is about friend zoning somebody, but then realizing you like them. So it's kind of like a switch up. So definitely stream it now.
Nacho. Tension in the air, keep it flowing. I just wanna get a little taste to feed my craving. I told you up front, let's keep it casual, but I don't really know if that's really how I'm feeling. I want us to dive all in, get all in my skin. You are what I'm into, and now I'm feeling the way, and I want you to stay, even though I didn't plan to. I was only trying to be just your own me, yeah. But lately, you started getting my mind changing. It's like you took me over, drifting in this sweet escape. And when you pull me in closer, I just crave the reaction. When you give it to me, I look back, guess I throw it back. All eyes on me when you're with me. I know you can feel the chemistry. I want us to dive all in, get all in my skin. You are what I'm into. And now I'm feeling the way, and I want you to stay, even though I didn't plan to. I was on me, trying to be just your own me, yeah. But lately, you started getting my mind changing. It's like you took me over, drifting in this sweet escape. And when you pull me in closer, be prepared to be blown away. And we don't have to stop time. So good that you'll never escape. Just go with it with me. Love on me, baby. Wanna love so quick like you crazy. Just so addicted. Make me feel like a dreaming.
Okay, and we are back. It's your girl T Quest. You're tuned into the T Quest show with DJ El Nino. And shout out to DJ Nino for playing that song and video. And this is
Thank
one of the
you.
moments I'm like, look, I need a longer version. Like for
Yeah.
real. Yes.
Like a feature.
A feature be cool, but we got to really go back to just an artist showcasing what an artist does. A feature's not always needed if you know what you're doing. So, you
Yeah.
can bring it back to the two verses and a bridge or something. But that's
Right.
definitely one of them songs that an extended version I would not be complaining about.
Okay. I'll consider that. Yeah. That's
But
fine.
if you do have a feature, matter of fact, let's have some fun with you. If you was to do a remix to this song, who would you like featured on it?
Maybe like SZA. I think would sound good on it.
It's like the first person that popped in my head. I'm like, and you said it. You know what I'm saying?
SZA?
Like, all right. Yeah, SZA. Yeah, I'm literally
Yeah.
thinking of that in my
I
head.
feel like she would sound good on it.
Yeah.
So you know what you do, right?
What?
What you do is you put it on social media. You have all your fans tagging her in it. If she has her manager information on her social media or her website, you contact them. Like, you never know, because at the end of the day, social media is magical.
is.
Anything can happen. You know
That's
what I'm
very
saying?
true.
So if you and your team get together and put something together, you never know. She may be on it. Look what happened with Corey LeRae with her song, Players. Nice song. DJ made a crazy remix with the Buster Rhyme beat. Next, Buster on the remix. Anything can happen. You know what
That's
I'm saying?
true. Yeah. That's good to
Absolutely,
know.
absolutely. Yeah. So,
Okay.
when it comes to the music video, right? How do you pick your lead?
Well, I wanted somebody taller. Because I'm 5'8", so yeah, I always look for somebody that's tall. He was actually supposed to be in other scenes, but it didn't work out, and that's why I wanted someone taller. As I'm walking in that area. But yeah, I want someone tall, someone I find attractive. I guess, but I don't know.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, the song is incredible. The music
Thank you.
video is great. What is the plan with this? Are we just doing a few showcases to promote the song? Like, I know you say you have an EP coming out, but what's the game plan?
I'm trying to book more shows, just in different cities to get my name out more. I have digital marketing teams helping me push the music online. But yeah, I'm just trying to keep promoting it and doing shows.
Okay, all right. Bring it back to the
Yeah, there
live
you go.
crew.
Bring it back to the folks. Question. It says, who are some of the artists that you currently look up to?
I love Beyonce. She's number one.
Small lead.
I feel like she's always everybody's number one. I grew up listening to her, Christina Aguilera, Stevie Wonder, Brandy. Who else? I'm drawing a blank. I mean, currently now also I love Ariana Grande, Chris Brown. Um, I did like, Destiny's Child, Aaliyah, TLC. I listened to 3LW back in the day too. So yeah, a lot of female artists.
Okay, okay, I like that, and I love that first you was naming a lot of them who got strong pipes,
Yeah, yeah,
strong vocal,
definitely.
because that's very important. There's nothing wrong with nice, fun commercial songs, but as singers, we really want to hear you sing.
Right.
We want to hear like you really going in because that's your instrument and that's your gift. You know
hmm
what I'm saying? So I definitely appreciate that. How do you feel about where R&B music is today?
I feel like it's being overlooked. I feel like some people say that they don't think it is, but I think it is. I feel like, rap has been the main genre in the last several years, but I don't know. I feel like R&B is kind of overlooked
Hmm.
for the most part. Maybe
Well,
I'm
you know
wrong, but
another thing about R&B is nowadays rappers are singing. You know what I'm saying? They're doing
I
all these
know.
melodic raps. You know what I'm saying? Um,
Yeah.
and 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 us, since we just started like a new R&B station. You know what I mean? Some of the songs I'm like, am I putting this on? Is this rapping? Is this singing? I don't know what the hell I'm doing sometimes. But I know that definitely affects it. You know what I mean? Because you got
Yeah.
singers who can sing,
Right.
um, and they're kind of like in a different class. You know what I mean? Then you got these
hmm
melodic rappers. You know what I mean? But they ain't rapping bar heavy. But I'm like, and they kind of get a little space on R&B stations sometimes. I heard an R&B station playing Outkast. I'm like, yo, son, it's not R&B. I don't know why y'all playing Outkast, but that's just me. Um,
Right.
so let me ask you a question. Who
hmm
is somebody that no one would suspect you like? You know what I mean? That's out there in the R&B world, or just a singer in general. Could be a rapper. Real talk. Real talk. What kind of artist that nobody would expect you to like?
Mm,
Could be a country singer, violinist. You know what I'm
Mm,
well,
saying?
I do like John Mayer.
okay.
Okay. Okay.
John Mayer, and I like this artist Jesse James Decker. She's not as main. I think she's mainstream, but not as popular maybe. But she's like a country pop artist, but she's really good. She sounds like Christina Aguilera, but like a country version.
Oh,
She's
Wow.
a
okay.
good
See,
vocalist.
yeah,
Yeah,
see, I might have to go listen to something like that. You know what I'm
yeah, she's
saying?
really
What
good.
was her name again?
Jesse James Decker. She is married to Eric Decker. He's the old football player.
The oh.
Well, he's not old. He's a
Yeah, yeah,
former
yeah. He used
football
to
player.
play football. Okay.
Okay, okay. I like
He
that.
like played for
I like
like New
that.
York or something.
Okay.
But yeah.
All right. Well, my thing is, just like you and Nina was talking about when it comes to the music, it's cool to be diverse, but it's getting so complicated that they don't know where to place anybody because all
Yeah.
the genres are mixing and mashing to the point you have to come up
Facts.
with new genres,
Right.
just to make it work. But when it comes to R&B music, there's so much great talent out there, but the industry is more focused on the business side that you're not really getting the light that you deserve. They're more
Right.
focused on, well, how many followers do you have versus your actual singing ability,
Yeah.
But that's where we come into play, because we invested into the radio stations and the radio network and building with so many of our tastemaker friends that when we hear great music, it's an honor to pass it to the rest of them. You
hmm
see what I'm saying? So, like with DJ O'Neill, he's the manager of the R&B division of Fleet DJs. So once he be like, "Look, new joint alert," because even in our meetings, we always talk about what's the hottest new songs out right now from R&B artists. It's cool that we like our classics. It's nice to have our go-tos, but we really try to focus on who's hot right now. It doesn't matter
hmm
if you're independent or mainstream. Who's hot right now that we need to know about and that we need to be spinning and shining some light upon for our listeners.
Right.
And I take it, that you approve.
Yeah, facts. Facts. Real talk. I really want to hear songs that I haven't heard. You know what I mean? So I ask about new songs out. You know what I mean? I can't hear every song. You know what I mean? I don't know every song. You know what I mean? I ask about independence. We got somebody we may be bringing on for a spotlight soon that is an independent artist. So I like that. I like that song. You know what I mean? Now I want other songs from the catalog to fill in. You know what I'm saying? To put on the station because I'm going to put that joint on there. Um, you know what I mean?
Thank you.
And I may need a few other ones that can go on there. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna just put it on an independent joint. You know what I mean? Because I think that's a quality joint. So I'm gonna put it in there with the regular rotation so it can be heard. With the established singers. So when they hear that come on, they can be like, oh, all right. You know what I mean? It's not one of them songs. Some independent songs sound independent as all hell, and when you put it in with the regular rotation, people are like, "Yo, what is this?" I'm saying
But it's true. You
it's
laughing,
true.
but you know it's true.
It's true. Some
Yeah.
songs sound a little, and I want the station to sound right. So I will slide it in the regular rotation.
Thank
and I
you.
will also. I haven't did it yet. I'm also going to do an hour or so a day, like an independent artist, and put them all in the pot so folks can hear. I'm calling. What did I say I was going to call it? Who's next on the menu is what I'm going to call it. That's going to be my independent hour.
Yeah.
Independent and underheard hour. I'm calling it that. Independent and underheard hour. So
What is
I'm gonna
that?
put that. Yeah. So that's going to go on that. But now it's going to go in our regular rotation. So
Thank you.
why not?
So let's bring it back to the live viewers. What do you think it would take to get R&B back to as big as it used to be back in the day?
I don't know. The people, I think it's just based on what the people want. It seems like lately everybody just wants to hear rap. I don't know. I think a new generation, honestly. I feel like, I mean, all the Gen Z want rap. It's just like different. It's just different times. I don't know. I think, I have no idea, honestly. It's just based off what the people want.
Absolutely. I respect it. I always tell people it's okay what mainstream does. It's okay if people on social media. It's okay. It's your job to find your demographic. You produce quality R&B songs, and if someone likes it, then it's their job to do their part as a fan or supporter.
Right.
If you're saying you're looking for quality R&B music, if you hear that I just produced a quality R&B song, you're welcome. Go stream, go buy. If you're a DJ, put it in rotation and on to the next one. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because I'm giving you exactly what you're looking for. So instead of questioning why it's not out there, here you go. So let's
Yep.
make magic happen. I tell people you
Exactly.
got to just find your fans, your supporters, your demographic. Everything people are looking for is already out there. You can't just focus on everybody else because trust me, the music that you produce, there's people out there ready to love it and support it. I feel strong R&B. Well, rhythm and blues is being overlooked by the rap pop, which is going on has a spot. Yes, it does have the spotlight.
Yeah.
So what we're gonna do, we are going to stream Tori's music and let the
Sweet
people
escape.
know that the music we need is in the building. Hey, Chanelica. Chanelica is another incredible.
Chanel, what up?
I'm sorry, Chanel Narcissus is an incredible R&B singer, songwriter, pianist, vocal coach. Like she do her thing, so I think you guys need to look
Wow.
up. Um,
Yeah.
Now it's time for us to give you your flowers and everything. You actually have quality music, so we're definitely going to put you on both of our stations. Okay.
Thank you.
And I want to personally invite you to our next virtual Sip and Sing. I'm not sure if you've been a part of it as of yet.
I don't
We
think
get
so.
on Zoom. We started during the beginning of the pandemic. I never say during pandemic because it's still here. It's still real. People are still getting sick. People still got germs. People still dying. But
Yeah, that's
it's
true.
a virtual thing we started during the midst of when pandemic started, and we get on Zoom with the tastemakers of the industries, and that's when the R&B singers, sing a cappella, and we check out their skills. If you got music videos, during some of the short little breaks, you may play your music video during it. It's just a great time to connect with your R&B community. You may meet
Okay,
some incredible singers where y'all may collab, or do something where y'all can join fans on a song, just support one another, get new followers. Is great to network with the DJs, because it's to the point. This is what we do. That's why we're different from the rest. If you have a song or you sing a song and we fall in love, immediately we are ready to support. All you
that's
have to
good.
do is show up, do what you love, and that's it. It's not even that hard. It's not complicated. We're not
Yeah.
charging nobody for it. It's just a safe haven, and we do it for the love of R&B. So once we get the information and the next date and time, I'm definitely going to contact you, and hopefully you're available to be a part of it.
Okay, yeah, I'm definitely down. Thank you.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
Nino.
there you go. Yeah, facts. See, Chanel, she's been there. She
She a
co-signs it.
veteran.
Yeah, she is. Yeah, she's been there. She's been a couple of them. And real talk, there are other radio station owners on that piece. You know what I mean? There's other people that put songs in the rotation on that piece. So you could definitely can make some connects that can bring some spotlight to your songs as well. So it's one of those
Okay,
things. All right.
I
So I like
appreciate
that.
it.
I like that. Now, she said earlier, she was talking about her Moody song. I want to hear this song, you know what I mean? Since I'm looking for some more Tori Helene songs for the station. Now, I haven't heard this yet, so I'm going to play it. I'm going to take my face when I be on, so you're not going to be able to see my expression uh, when I'm listening to this song. But I'm going to check that piece out, too. We going to get into that. All right?
Okay.
We're going to get into a little Moody. Let's get that.
Okay.
Sorry that I seem so cold. Times like this, I just need a drink or two. I can be alone, but sometimes I just wanna lay with you, have some fun with you, yeah. Take me downtown tonight. Take me downtown. Take me downtown tonight. You know I can get emotional. You know I want some attention when you're home without our phones. Fill me up, I need a refill. You know I don't like to wait. I mean, patience not my strongest trait. There's so much love I wanna make. I get moody, dramatic like I'm in a movie. I get moody, fake it till my feelings too deep. Sometimes needy, need you to be here with me. Cause I want it, yeah, I want it now. I don't try to hurt anybody. My feelings just get the best of me. I try to keep up the mystery, but you can see right through me. How you do that? I hate being vulnerable, cause you can't handle when I'm mad. No. Take me downtown tonight. Yeah. Take me downtown. Take me downtown tonight. Yeah. You know I can get emotional. You know I want some attention when you're home without our phones. Fill me up, I need a refill. You know I don't like to wait. I mean, patience not my strongest trait. There's so much love I wanna make. I get moody, dramatic like I'm in a movie. I get moody, fake it till my feelings too deep. Sometimes needy, need you to be here with me. Cause I want it, yeah, I want it now. Yeah, I get moody sometimes. Yeah, I get moody sometimes.
It's your girl TQuest. You're tuning to the TQuest Show with DJ NINO, and that was Tori Helene with Moody. I like
Thank
it.
you.
You really got some joints.
Thank you. I
Yeah,
appreciate
we
it.
definitely got to put her in rotation a few times. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm here for all of it. But it's
Yeah.
not about what I gotta say. Let's hear with DJ Nino.
Nah,
What's
that
up?
is that was a good selection. You know what I'm saying? There's a good select. Yeah, that course is there a music video for this? I couldn't find that. Did you do a video for that piece?
So I did actually combine the little black dress video, and at the end I made it like a little transition to Moody a little bit. So
Oh, she did one of those. She did the
there's a
old
little part
school.
to that. So if you check
Okay.
out the little black dress video, it's at the end of it. So
All right. There it is. Now she's saying now you gotta go listen to Little Black Dress. You know what I'm saying?
yes,
So you hear the Moody piece. Moody's strong. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
thank
saying? It's
you.
strong. You know what I mean? Strong.
I
All right.
appreciate it.
There it is.
You
There it
got
is.
those type songs that you can be in rotation a few times and no one notice in a way like,
Facts.
dang, that artist again?
Yeah.
Or
Facts.
it be just like
Facts.
Beyonce
Facts.
and Chris Brown. They got multiple tracks on the station and you're just enjoying them.
Facts.
You know what
Right.
I'm saying? So you definitely are star quality.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. So now we got three. All right, we got three songs from you. All right. Then we're gonna do the Moody. You know what I'm saying? Sweet Escapes. Am I saying that? I think that's right. And Little
The
Black
sweet
Dress.
escape.
Yes, we're going to throw it
Yeah,
back to
Little
the
Black
little
Dress.
black
We had that before. So
Absolutely.
all right, there we go.
Thank
Got
you.
a 3-pack. You got a 3-piece on the stage. You know what I'm saying? Got a
Absolutely.
3-piece.
So my thing is, because I be having some fun program directing, and I just random have a turn up session. Nino be like, again? I'm like, hell yeah. So do you got any bop bops?
Of my own.
Yes.
Um,
Yeah.
I would say the only one that's like, well, actually, I have one that isn't released yet. That's actually my third single I'm releasing. That's
Okay.
very upbeat. But Sleepwalking, I would say, is more upbeat and kind of like that. I would say a lot of people like Sleepwalking, so I would say that and Little Black Dress. But Little Black Dress is not as upbeat. I want to make more upbeat music.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing I want to do. So
What's stopping you?
I don't know. Nothing really. I just have gravitated to a lot of mid-tempo records, but yeah, I definitely want to make more upbeat.
Okay, okay. Do you have like in-house producers or like what's the process when it comes to producers?
I do have an in-house Nat Town. He actually was the producer for Sweet Escape. So um,
Okay.
yeah, and then I've worked with a few others. One's from the Netherlands. His name's Vichy. And then another one, his name's Icy Red, and he's in Miami. So
Okay, okay, nice.
thank
Yeah,
you.
you're definitely gonna love her songs.
Yeah, that part. That part. Yeah, she gets the JLM cosign. Facts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what's his station and everything?
You talking on me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, WQRB R&B radio. See? Yeah, yeah, we gonna get
No, what's DJ Abel's?
DJ his station. Oh, see now you got me all in the voice back. Yeah, my man's on WLFR up in New Jersey, WLFR FM. I'm gonna send him the 3-pack as well. See what he
Yeah.
can do with that.
Okay, he definitely show a lot of love. Especially
Facts.
to independent
Facts. He
artists
he
on his
definitely does
show,
some independent love. Yep.
Yeah, so shout out to Jersey.
Yeah.
Yes, and
Nice.
shout out to UK too. He's in Cali. He's a great producer, songwriter. He know a lot of people, so he said he definitely want to work with you.
Okay, I'm
You
down.
know, so we'll make the connection. If you are tuned in on the Facebook, I did tag her Facebook fan page in there. And before we close up, she's definitely gonna give all her information so you guys can link up and connect. 'Cause that's what it's all about. You're up here to tell your story. Let us know what you got going on. Then it's up to whatever we playing, show and
Cheers.
prove. If it's hot or not, and the people feeling you and loving you, so that's a beautiful thing. So before we get into like the ending and everything, I want to have some fun because I like to have some human moments. You know, we get it. The music artist, you do music, you perform, you record, and all of that. But
Yeah.
we want to know about you as just a human being. So Tell us some things about you that people may not know or may be shocked to know.
Um, I like wine. I like going wine tasting. Um, just like any random facts.
Yes,
um,
randoms.
I would say I'm a shopaholic.
Hmm.
Um, I have two sisters. I'm the oldest. I went to college. I graduated at Wright State University. And I have a degree in organizational leadership, which is like management. Um,
Ew.
I'm just a chill person. I hang out with friends and go out sometimes. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay. So
I
pretty
always,
much. Go
I don't
ahead,
know,
love.
I'm awkward.
I don't think you're awkward at all. It sounds like you are a wonderful young lady who
Thank
works
you.
hard, you know, the importance of education, organization, and you
Right.
sip your wine, you hang out with your friends and just enjoying life. That's a beautiful thing.
It
And
is.
there's
Yep.
nothing weird about it. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
another random from the crowd. Are you a daddy's girl or all about mom?
I am a daddy's girl, 100%. 100%.
That's
Yep.
awesome. Shout out to all the girl dads out there.
Right.
So you're okay. So your sister is younger. You're the oldest sister, right? And
Yeah, I have
she
two
see
younger sisters.
two younger sisters. Okay, okay. So you're the
Hmm.
oldest. All right.
Yep.
So what are you like instilling in them? You know, for them to emulate as they grow up and as they see you do what you do.
Just to follow your dreams, and I have a strong personality, so I think they've always watched that. And I don't know, we're all like different though. They have, I don't know. I've been a leader, but I also was a bad big sister. So we would argue and fight, sister
Okay.
stuff. But I don't know. I've always been very protective over them though, and showing them to like follow their dreams and don't stand for anything. Stand for yourself.
Okay. I appreciate that. I have two older sisters, and all three we're all different. You know, we're close
Yeah.
in age, but
Way different.
we're way yes, we're way different. You know, we're
Thank you.
staircases in age, but we're definitely way different. She Chanel Narcissus says she's beautiful. Her vibe is dope. Her music is fire. She wish
Thank
you like
you.
success, queen. You definitely have gained a new fan.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay. And when you aren't singing, how do you chill?
Um, I just like, I'll be at home watching Netflix. I do also, I do also on the side Grubhub. That's another thing, a fact about me. So I like to I'm always on the move. I don't like being at home really, but when I do, I'm, watching Netflix, watching TV, watching YouTube.
All right, random now. What's the Netflix thing that I need to watch? All right, since you've been watching Netflix, what's on Netflix that I need to watch?
Well, I just got done with Love is Blind, but that's over now, at least until next time. But that's a good
Okay,
reality dating show.
okay, okay.
I'm sorry.
But
I
I
didn't
watch
watch.
I watch movies more.
Well, give me a movie.
Your
Give me a
movie.
movie that you recently watched on Netflix. You know what I'm saying? Because we like
Um,
movies.
Yeah.
there's a movie called Hush. It's where this lady is deaf, and it's like a scary movie though. She like gets chased around.
All right, hush it is.
Look, I
Look,
saw the preview and
this
I'm
is what
like,
it is.
just like most scary movies,
Come
it
on.
looks good until they get scared. I'm like,
Nah,
not
Right.
for me.
nah, we watching Hush tonight. You know what I'm saying?
He said running from who? From this intruder. I guess he just randomly wants to attack her. I don't know. It's weird,
That
but
is
I
Uh,
like it. I
yeah,
like I
no,
like
no,
being
it's good.
scared.
Yeah. All right. Hush. In the next 48 hours, Hush will be watched. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Yeah, Hush will
well,
be
maybe
watched.
we can do it during the day.
We do it. We
Yeah.
do it tomorrow. Do it during the day.
You
Fast.
do
We can
it
do that.
during the
All
day,
right. All right.
okay?
We do that. We
And
do that.
Love is Blind. I've heard about it a lot. And of course, recently been trending because they were supposed to do a live reunion on Netflix, and it was an epic fail. It never happened.
Yeah, it was a joke,
I'm
but it
sure
was.
you guys
But
should check
eventually
out
came
that.
on and it was good. But
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, there we
it's a
go.
good show.
All right. Now we got the Netflix on the side.
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on
Yeah,
over
Cocaine
here.
Bear. Cocaine Bear. Oh, it's on Peacock. All right, we got that.
Yeah.
We got that. Running for Who is on Netflix.
Cocaine
All
Bear.
All right,
right.
that was good.
Fried
You
Country.
know what
All
I'm
right,
saying?
there it is.
Definitely. So
Oh, Running
good.
from Who? Oh, on
It's on
Netflix.
Netflix to check out. Fire Country is actually pretty good too. I see one of those. So it's a lot of things. And you know, it's funny since the pandemic started, like a lot of more things been popping up for
Yeah.
people to do, for them to watch, and they be able to check out shows and movies that they probably wouldn't have, because especially as Americans, we are always on the go. So I'm
Right.
just shocked how everyone had to sit down somewhere, and but they had no choice. Now you mentioned something about Grubhub. You mean as a driver, beep beep?
Yeah.
All right, so we have a question for
God.
you. We're not going to get too much into it. You might have to bring her back for this.
Oh my
Okay,
God!
it's
You
this
gonna do
one
this?
big, huge show that we're going to put together.
Yeah, we
okay?
got to do it.
And
We like been doing this for years.
yes,
We
and
have
everyone
not
else
done
has
it
been
yet.
doing it, and
Yeah,
it's
we
been
was one of those.
crazy. So I think it's time, and I think you may be a great guest depending on you answering the first
It
question.
depends. It depends. Well,
Right?
we like to have different. Man.
Okay, so as a Grub hubber, right? What's your stance, and how do you feel about when people tip or don't tip?
Well, we get the amount before we even accept it. So I don't accept anything more less than $10.
As the tip?
Yeah.
It's
I know
like-
that's not a lot, but compared to DoorDash, DoorDash gives you like $5 tips, but Grubhub makes more. I mean, I usually get like 15 and up orders, so I'll take those. Depends on like the location too. So
Wait. You're saying you only take orders that's over 10, or you only take tips that are over $10?
well, it just shows me the whole amount when I get an order.
It shows you
So
your
you don't
net.
even know?
No, I think what it is that the person tips and then Grubhub adds the money because they pay you also on top of it. So they'll give a total amount. And I just decide if I want to take it or not.
So you don't even know.
Well, I'll know after the order, after I'm done, I can see like the breakdown, but I don't
After
know
you already
before.
brought it to them?
Yeah.
Look at you.
That's the, okay.
No, but I was curious about that. I was curious about that. So they basically show you order X, $17. You go get that, drop it off, and then later on you can see what. I got it. That
So
makes
order,
sense.
if it's $17, right, and then their order actually was $16.99, which means they didn't end up giving
No,
it.
I don't think that's how it works. I think she sees you see your net when you see the order, right?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, I got you.
Yeah,
So
I don't see how much they spend.
So you just see your net.
I just see whatever amount I get.
All right, there you go. All right.
And then they
Oh,
break it down
got
later.
you. Got
All
you.
right, all right, I got that.
Now, because then you can see how much you get, but you're not really sure if part of that is a tip or not until you give them the food and they show you the breakdown, correct?
Right, yeah. But everybody tips. I think you have no choice, I think.
Yeah. And it seemed like she like, yo, whatever it is, if the money's right,
I'll
I go
take
get
anything.
it. Whatever it is, if y'all tipped whatever, if the money's right, I go
All
get
I
that.
know is
I understand
so much
that.
I'm getting.
Yeah.
You know, that's a
that
new
makes-
perspective.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
I
we're gonna
like
have to
that.
have her on the show for that.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
We definitely, yeah. 'Cause
All right, let
that's
me ask you
different
this question then,
perspective.
since you are doing something to get tips. What is your take on takeout tips or pickup tips?
Oh, like when I get food and they ask,
Yes.
this might make me look bad, but I'll do it if it's like a server, but if it's like carry out, I usually don't. Or maybe I'll do like a couple dollars, but I just feel like if the tip was for the cook, then okay. But I just feel like
it is.
I just feel like all you did was bag it up. Like why am I?
You handed me a bag.
Yes.
That's all they did.
Yeah, you handed me a bag.
There it is. There it is. She has to be on that show. She has to be on that show.
This is for real. All you
That's
doing is handing
exactly
me a
what we be
bag. Why am I
saying.
giving you
And
$4?
then they look
Yeah.
at you like you did something. I'm like,
Right, like
every place we go is looking for a tip.
exactly.
Just
Even
hand
Starbucks.
me my bag. And
Even
then what
Starbucks.
happens if I use
Yeah,
like
yeah, facts.
what happened?
Even Starbucks.
Even Starbucks is
Yeah.
one of the tips. Like, no.
It's crazy. I'm just like, okay, so if I got a reward or I use the gift card, you want me to pay you after I got the meal for free? That's the whole
Right.
point of me having it and using it.
Nah. No, they expect a higher tip then.
Oh my
Because
god.
you got it free. They expect a higher tip then.
Y'all
Y'all
would
would-
answer. You know what? We may have to get you on the
We want all
all answers.
viewpoints, all answers.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying?
super excited. I can't wait for us to do the
Yeah, we
show.
gotta get that done.
It'll be soon. We're gonna contact everyone because I'm very interested in different perspectives. You know, because me personally, I'm thinking about tips. I'm not alone. In fact, it's gonna be epic. It's gonna be epic. We'll do a whole
facts.
flyer and everything.
We about a year behind on this piece.
So it's over this. We're gonna definitely have it. But
I'll give y'all a tip right now. Tori Helene, go pick up her music, all right?
facts.
Right.
It's the biggest tip of the day.
There you go. All right.
But this has definitely been incredible. So what we're gonna do, we're going to highlight you, and you just talk to everybody. Clearly, the ones that are watching live are already in love with you and your music. So you know how to reel them in. Just remind them who you are, where you from, and anything you want to say. It could be words of wisdom. Remind them what you got going on, what you got cooking up, how they can follow you, whatever you want to say to your new potential fans and supporters. The floor is yours.
So I'm Tori Helene. I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio. I'm a singer-songwriter. You guys can follow me on any music platform, Tori Helene, which is Helene. And on any social media, it's Tori Helene Sings with an S at the end. Definitely stream my new single, Sweet Escape. It's out now. And yeah, just follow your dreams and work hard. That's my motto.
There it is. And like I said, we appreciate you being on the show, chopping us. But I'm gonna hit you up to get some drops for the different stations, and you know you got our support, and we're definitely gonna keep you posted on the Tipping Culture Show, and of course the virtual Sip and Sing, because you know, great talent, and we're happy to support. So DJ NINO, take us out.
No, that works. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, definitely support her. You know what I mean? Because she got some quality songs. So y'all always ask me, you know what I mean? Always in the R&B room, what's the new songs we need to hear? I'll drop these in the room for y'all as well. All right. I'm DJ NINO at DJ NINO. And you can find me on all social media sites like that. I'll keep it simple tonight. Go ahead, Quest.
Okay, and you know you can find me at TQuestGLM, and of course you can find the show at the TQuest Show. And for everyone that's tuned in, whether you're a podcaster, a DJ, an artist, an entrepreneur, there's always things you may need: an EPK, a flyer, a promotional video, or whatever to flex your visual brand. So if you ever need us, you know how we do. GLM, what up?
Hey, you. Me? Yes, you. What up? Are you ready to take your brand to the next level? Hell yeah! GLM Designs can help you with just that. Word? From laptop skins? You lying! Promotional flyers? Yo, son! Promo videos? I need that! OBS Twitch overlays and backgrounds. Hey, yo, let me get that! Professional one-sheets and so much more. Oh my god. Please visit our website, I'm on it right now. GottaLoveMeWorld.com today to check out our designs. Got it! Follow us on social media at Gotta Love Me World. Follow it! GLM Designs are here to take care of all your graphic needs.
Here to rock them, 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 mic.
The TQuest Show with DJ NINO. Relatable, informative, yet entertaining. If you think you can handle being a guest on the show, contact us today. We've interviewed independent artists to mainstream, regular folk to celebrities. You never know who's going to be our special guest, and one day it may just be you. Follow us on all social media platforms at TQuestGLM and DJ NINO.